Hazel cat, rescue cat who knows where it's at. Use a chair for her bed, pair of cymbals by her head. Look out, here comes the Hazel cat.
This is going to be really short because I've already talked about this whole episode before.
Wallop and whip snappers, what was that? It's coming from Wall Street. Wow, what a mess. Whoever went in must come out and right into my web.
If that looks familiar, it is. It's Season 1, Episode 14, where the Rhino was making a solid gold statue of himself. Nothing at all is changed. It's lifted frame for frame from there and shoehorned in here. And they took a lot more than this. I cut it short for the copyright bots. Now have a look at this.
Spider senses tingling. Something's wrong up front. What in the name of J. Jonah Jameson is that?
That's Season 1, Episode 8, where the Rhino was stealing parts for a new secret weapon. Today, the top secret cargo in that train is more gold. We dub one line, and that's that. The rest of the episode is more of the same, copied footage from one episode or the other, and the Rhino's goal is the same as it was in Episode 14.
Unidentified object approaching bow. Prepare to fire. Fire! Ready, torpedoes. Fire one.
Return to port for more practice hitting what we aim at.
Abandon ship!
Exactly the same as before. The Rhino tries to run, Spiderman wraps him up in a web, and that's that. Once again, when we run out of time, the villain just falls down defeated. And if there's an original frame in this episode, I can't find it. I've said before that when Ralph Bakshi took over the show in Season 2, lots of people were excited. He'd done several other cartoon shows with great success. And he might have done the same with this show if he had bothered to give a flying fig about it. I can't verify it, but the change in quality, tone, and everything else gives me a hint that he didn't want the job. He had his own stuff, but for whatever reason, this got shoved on him, so he had his team put in the least possible effort required to put something on the air. This episode right here is the peak of that indifference. There's nothing more to say about it. It's like trying to review a rerun. We already looked at it the first time. What's the point? We're getting close to the end of the series, and it shows. Everything about this right here screams, just get it over with so we can move on. Kids tuned in faithfully every Saturday morning to watch their heroes swing across the screen in new, exciting stories. This is a slap in every one of their faces.